Okay, so on your slide through your project, they talk about making a box and whisker plot for one of your variables. Um, so in order to do that, you kind of have to set it up in a certain way where you have the min, Q1, Q3, and max on the top. There should be a blank space here, and then write down what it is that what kind of data you're using. Okay. So you could do this manually. Like, let's say if I want to do the PSG and I sort it, I can do my min, that's my max, and then I could find the other stuff there too. But you can also do it using the command on spreadsheets. Equals min, so that's like an actual formula. PSG, enter. I can do the max, equals max, highlight the data. Okay, I've got the lowest, I get the highest. Now for the quartile, if you do it manually, you could just like take all this data, go to the halfway point, and then it's like halfway to the halfway. Um, but you can also get the sheets to do it. So you just do equals quartile. Let me show you. And the way it works is first you highlight the data. Okay. And then since we have more than one type of quartile, like it could be the first or the third, we're going to do comma 1. There you go. And I can do the same thing for Q3 equals quartile. Highlight the data. But this time I'm going to do comma 3 for the third quartile. All right, so I got all the values that I need. I've got the min, Q1, Q3, max. So I'm going to highlight all that, including this little blank space here, and insert my chart. Okay, the kind that you want is candlestick. So if you scroll down, it's this one here, candlestick chart. Okay, cool. So looks like the middle is somewhere between 0 and wherever this number is here. The lowest was a really big negative number. Oh, I guess you could say a really small negative number. And then the highest was a little bit less than 10. So you can kind of see how your other ones fared. Now, one thing you might notice is this looks kind of messy. It's because we have this huge outlier that's a negative 22 for PSG. If I delete that, then you can see that we have like, it's a little bit easier to check out what's going on here. You could potentially delete this one here too, but I think that's just going to start skewing the data too much. So you might want something with a low PSG. That means that possibly it's undervalued, like maybe it'll go up. They did do a study that said if your PSG rate is like positive but less than 1, so like all these, that they tend to go up in share price more than other factors. You could also kind of like look in the middle, so the ones that are in this box, and then those are kind of like not the most pessimistic, not the most optimistic. They got a pretty good kind of like middle of the run value, and maybe from there you look at ones that are starting to um, like have big increases in revenue or something like that. Okay, so that's how you do it.